Hello there everybody, I am Tadashi Mori, and in this video here I will show you how to make this origami Leviathan. It's my own design and it's based on Final Fantasy VII, and I hope you enjoyed. So let's start. So to make this origami I'm using here a unryu paper. This one has a little bit more than 30 centimeters, and well, it's better for you to choose a bigger paper, but 30 centimeters is enough. So start by folding along both diagonals. And the other diagonal, like this. Now unfold the paper. So if you're using a paper with color only on one side, so this side here should be the white side. Okay, so now fold the paper in half in this direction here. Unfold and also fold in this direction here. Okay, now unfold the paper, and now you're going to make a fold like this. Make this line here go up to the diagonal, also this line up to this line here. So it's going to be something like this. As you can see, I am aligning both lines. Okay. Also here. And unfold. Now you're going to do the same thing here, making this line go up to this line here. So carefully align here. These two lines. And unfold the paper. And the model should look like this. Okay, now you're going to make a fold from this point up to this point here. Okay, like this. And unfold the paper. Now do the same thing from this point up to this point here. Okay, so the model should look like this. Okay. Right. Now you're going to make a fold, making this line here go up to this line here. And do the same thing on this side here. Okay. And the model should look like this. Now turn the model over, and you're going to make a fold along this line here. A valley fold along this line. Okay. Now you're going to make a fold like this. Press here, this point, and pull this front layer a little bit, and you're going to align this side of the paper with this one here. So carefully you're going to align these two parts, okay? And fold only up to the middle line, up to this line here, okay? And the model should look like this. Now unfold, and you're going to do the same thing here on the other side. Try to make each fold precisely so the model looks symmetrical. Okay, the model should look like this. Now we are going to do both sides at the same time. Okay, so just remake both sides like this. Okay, and the front layer is going to look like this. Okay, just align everything and fold here just to mark this part. Okay, and the model should look like this. Now make a fold from, as you can see, these lines here. You're going to make a fold from this point up to this point here. Okay, like this. Now unfold, and now you're going to fold along this line here. So just make a fold along this line. Okay, like this. And unfold the paper. Now do the same thing here on the other side. Okay, and unfold the paper again. Okay, so now you're going to pull here and fold this line and this line at the same time, okay? And as you can see, when you pull this top layer, this fold here is going to be folded out automatically. So it's going to be like this. Now just squash the paper like this, and the model should look like this. Now fold, making this line here go up to this line here. Let me just mark here, okay? Okay, so a fold like this. Do the same thing here on the other side. And unfold both sides. Okay, now I don't know if you can see, we are going to make a fold from this point here up to this point here. Okay, so let me show you here. This point and this point here. So just make a valley fold between these two points, and you're going to align this line with this line here. Okay, so carefully align these two lines. Okay. And do the same thing on the other side. So just align here these two lines. Okay. So the model should look like this now. Now let me zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so you're going to make a fold, making this line here, go up to this line here. Now unfold, and you're going to open here, spread these two layers, okay, and at the same time pull here these two parts, okay, and the model should look like this. Okay, so carefully adjust here the fold, and the model will look like this. Now do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so just fold, unfold, and spread the layers. Okay, like this. Now fold here these two layers like this. And now you're going to fold here this flap downward, and the model will look like this. So make a fold from this point here up to this point here. You're going to make a valley fold here. So at the same time you make this fold here, you're going to press here the side. So it's going to be something like this. You're going to make here a valley fold along this line, right? At the same time, you're going to make here a mountain fold along this next line here, this parallel line. And press the sides, this side and this side here. Okay, so the side should look like this, okay? And do the same thing here on the other side. Okay, and the model will look like this. Now let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, now hold the model in this position here. So you're going to fold this flap upward just a little bit, so you can fold this line here up to this line here. Well, you can make this fold later. I'm just going to mark here before. And unfold this flap. Okay, so now we are going to work here on this side of the model. So fold these two flaps upward first, and you're going to divide this part here in 3 parts. So just fold here in 3 parts. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so about this much here is 1/3 of this part. Okay. Now, making this fold, I just divided here in 3 parts, okay, like this. Fold really strongly. Now you're going to make an inside reverse fold, an inside and an outside reverse fold along these lines we just made. So it's going to be something like this. Open the model a little bit, okay, and you're going to make here a valley fold, a mountain fold along this first line here, okay. So you're going to make a mountain fold along these lines and a valley fold along the next line, along this line here. Okay, so when you make the valley fold, you can just squash the model like this. Okay, so the model should look like this, right? Now do the same thing here on the other side. So let me show again. Just divide here the paper in 3 parts. Okay, like this. Alright, and unfold. Now make here inside and an outside reverse fold. I don't know if it's called inside and outside reverse fold or a crimp fold or maybe a sink fold, but the idea is just that I make a zigzag here along the folds we just made. Okay, and carefully. The model should look like this. Okay, so now you're going to make this fold again. Okay. And the model should look like this. Right? Okay, so now you're going to make a fold, making this line here go up to the middle line. Okay, so like this. Unfold. And do the same thing here. And unfold. Okay, so now turn the model over. So you're going to make this fold here to this side now. So you're just going to reverse the fold we just made. Okay, but it's better to fold here on both directions, because later we are going to reverse this fold one more time. Okay, so the model will look like this. Okay, now fold everything in half. And the model will look like this. So, now turn the model over, and you're going to hold the model like this, and you're going to make a fold along this line here. Okay, so you're going to make a fold along this line. Now you're going to make a fold making this line here go up to this line here. Okay, now unfold, and you're going to inside reverse this fold. So you're going to open here the model a little bit, and you're going to make a fold along this line here, a valley fold along this line we just made. Okay, so just press here the middle a little bit, and the model should reverse like this. Okay. Right, so you have the model should look something like this now. So now you're going to fold this flap upward and fold, making this line go up to this line. Okay, so fold strongly and unfold. Now you're going to make an inside reverse fold along this fold we just made. So the side here is going to be like this. You have to open here the model a little bit. Okay, press here, and carefully you're going to reverse all the fold. And this is the result. Okay. Now, fold here, this flap downward, back. Turn the model over, and you're going to do the same thing here. So, fold this one flap. Now, fold the bottom flap in half. I didn't fold it carefully, so I'm losing here the precision on this paper, but I'll try to not lose any detail here. So just reverse fold. Okay, that's it. And fold this flap downward. So now you're going to fold this flap like this, and also on the other side. Okay. Now you're going to fold here, making this line go up to this line here. Okay. Now unfold, and you're going to open here and spread this layer a little bit. As you can see, you have a small flap inside getting in the way. So carefully fold here, and then after you spread, just close here, pulling this small flap inside, and do the same thing here on the other side. So just make this fold, open and spread these layers, okay, and close like this, okay. Okay, so now you have to open here the bottom part in half. Okay, so just adjust here this front flap, and you're going to open the front flap like this. Okay, so now you're going to fold this side here and this side here up to the middle. Okay, and the model should look like this. Now fold here along this line, unfold, and you're going to fold here only one layer downward along the line we just made, and open it. It's basically the same as the tsuru base, the crane base, okay. So now fold here this layer to the left and make a fold like this, okay, making this side of the paper go up to this line, okay. So do the same thing on the other side. This is just to narrow here this part a little bit. Okay, and the model will look like this. Now fold these two flaps downward and fold everything in half again. Right, now we're going to make the face. So let me zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so here you're going to make a fold around here. It's similar to the fold we did on the tail. And unfold. Okay, so now you're going to make a fold along this line here. Okay, and unfold. Now you're going to inside reverse this fold, exactly as we did on the tail. Okay, and the model should look like this. Okay, so now you're going to fold here this flap to the right, like this. Okay, and do the same thing here on this flap. Okay, so now you're going to open here the model in half, like this. And you're going to open this front flap. Okay, so you're going to open here this flap. Okay, like this. So now you're going to fold here the front layer upward to this point here. Now fold here this flap like this and open the flap in the middle. Okay, now you're going to fold this small flap here. Okay, let me show you. You're going to fold to inside. Okay, like this. Okay, it's getting a little bit too small, so it's hard to show the details, but the model should look like this. Right, do the same thing here. So again, you're going to fold this flap like this, open carefully the flap in the middle. Okay, fold the side of this flap up to the middle line, to inside like this, and the model will look like this. So now you're going to fold here this front layer upward like this. Okay, folding the side of these layers up to the middle line, and the model should look like this. Okay, so now you're going to unfold. So unfold up to this point here, and you're going to take here this front layer. You have this small layer, okay? So pull this layer, and you're going to fold everything the way it was. So it's not really hard to make this, okay? So just unfold and fold back. Now this front layer, you're going to open like this, okay, and fold the front part upward like this, like again, like in the tsuru base, the bird base. Okay, so the model is going to look like this. Alright, so now you're going to fold here. Okay, let me see here. So fold these layers upward, and you're going to fold here the side of this layer up to the middle. Okay, like this. And you're going to squash the model like this. Okay, so let me show again. Now fold here the small flap downward, and let me show in this side. So just fold here the side of this front layer up to the middle line, and fold the small flap downward. Okay, and the model is going to look like this. Now we are going to fold this part here. So fold this layer upward. Okay, so you're going to fold these two layers upward like this. Now fold here, making this side go up to the middle line. Okay, and unfold. Now you're going to make open sync fold here. So it's something like this. You just open the model a little bit, and you're going to reverse the fold we just made. Okay, so just reverse along the last fold we just made, and the model will look like this. Okay, now do the same thing here on the other side. So again, just fold the side of the paper up to the middle line, unfold, and sync fold. So open the model a little bit and reverse along the fold we just made. Okay, let me just adjust here to fold everything precisely. Okay, and the model will look like this. Now fold these two flaps downward, like this. Now let's zoom out here. Okay, now the model is almost done. So now let's make here the wings. So you're going to take here one layer, okay, and fold the side of the paper up to the top part of the paper, like this. Unfold. Now fold this line here up to this line here. Unfold again. Now inside reverse along the last fold we made. Now inside reverse again along the second line and make a fold along this line here. Make another reverse fold. So the model will look like this. Now do the same thing here and here. Okay, let me just show again. The second one is going to be easier because you can just align with the first one. Okay. And that's it. Just keep doing the same thing here and also on the other wing. And the model will look like this. Okay, now fold everything here downward, like this. And you're going to open here along the middle, divide here the layers evenly, okay? And you're going to fold all the layers like this. Make a valley fold in this position here. So the model will look like this. As you can see, the wings are going to point a little bit to the back now. Okay, it's going to look like this, and the face is going to make a little curve here, right? So let me just adjust here a little bit. Okay, so now you're going to okay, so let's make here another curve, okay? In this point. Right? And one more time here, near the face. So I'm just adding here some curves. Now, pull here one layer from the back of the ear, just to open the model a little bit. Okay. Also here on the other side, pull one layer. Okay, and the model is going to look like this. So make one more curve here. Like this. Okay, so now open here again. And you're going to make here a fold, a valley fold, like this. Okay, fold upward like this, and then you're going to make two small folds close to the first fold. So let's make a curve on the body again. So again, just fold everything upward and make two small folds close to the first one, right? So do it one more time. Okay, like this. And make one last time here, a little bit closer to the tail. Right? And the model will look like this. Okay, now unfold here this last detail we just made, and we are going to pull here this layer upward, pull this flap upward like this, and as you can see there's a small layer here, and we are going to open this small layer. Now make a fold here downward, and the model will look like this. Okay, so do the same thing here. So fold upward, then downward, and we make the curve on the body. Okay, so the model is almost done. Now we are just going to narrow the body. So fold here, start from this point and fold this layer to inside like this. Okay, now you're going to narrow the top part like this. Fold here the first part of the neck. Now fold the second part, fold one by one, and as you can see you can narrow the neck, folding everything to inside. So it's a little bit difficult to see here, but I'm folding here the first part, okay, near the head. Then you fold the second part to inside and fold the third part. So I'm not showing the details too much here because the idea is simple. You just have to narrow the neck, folding the layer to inside. Okay. Now the bottom part is going to be a little bit easier. Okay, so you just have to fold everything to the middle like this. and do the same thing on the other side. So the model will look like this. Okay, so now let's just adjust here a little bit more. Okay, so now the tail part, you're going to fold here up to the middle, okay, and the side's going to look like this, okay. So again, the other side also, you're going to fold up to the middle to narrow the tail a little bit more. Okay, so now fold the tip up to this point and fold to inside of all these layers like this and pull downward like this. Okay, so the body is a lot more thin now. It's looking a lot better. Now pull here as this layer downward and reverse fold a little bit just to open the mouth, okay, and pinch here the ears. It's a really small detail and should look like this. Now let's make the wings. So make here a fold along this line here, okay. Now do the same thing here on the other side, and you're going to do something like this. You have to hold here one layer, okay, just one layer. Find here the layers from inside, and you're going to fold downward just a little bit, just like this. Okay, you're going to drag here one layer downward. Now take the second layer, hold both layers together and fold downward again. Okay, and take here the third layer and do the same thing. Hold all three layers together and fold downward. Okay, and the model should look like this, right? Now you're going to pinch here each of these tips here in the middle. And it's done. Okay, so now do the same thing on the other side. And after you make the same thing on both sides, the model will look like this. So the model is done. It should look like this. Now let me show you another one made with a better paper. And this one here, as you can see the details a lot better. The paper was a little bit bigger than the other one, but that helped a lot to make the details. And here, as you can see, I made some more details in this part. A zigzag, also here on the tail. It's not really hard, just make a small zigzag. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to click on the like button. And thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.